Hey, I'm Andy, we're back with Duelyst 2 and we're going to do the weekly challenge. Alright, I see Magmar, I see a Sloth Guard. Magmar versus Vitruvian. The opponent has a Sloth Guard this time last week, at the time of this recording. We had the Sloth Guard, so we had to play around it. And this week we have the Rift Walker we can use. And it says, opening gambit, deal 2 damage to the nearest unit in front, behind, above, and below this. So, we can play for 1 because we do have 2 Kujatas that are debilitated, so don't know if that's going to be of use. We do have a natural selection, but anyways, let's see what we actually have. We have a Twin Fang. Your general has an additional +1/+0 for each time an ally takes damage. And we have a Delucidator. When this takes damage, deal 2 damage to your general, which will destroy the Twin Fang if we do. We have 2 Rift Walkers, which I mentioned before, airdrop and will do damage in front, behind, above, and below. We have Adamantine Claws, your general gets +2/+0, this cannot lose durability during your turn. You have Dark-Eyed Frenzy, give a minion +1/+0 on Frenzy, probably to the Elucidator. Then we have a Natural Selection, and yeah, the other Rift Walker. So the Natural Selection is probably going to target the Kujata, so I don't know if that's going to be of use. We do have 9 mana, and 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so I don't think we can play everything. So, that being said, I don't think we're going to use Natural Selection. Rift Walker seems good. Units on the space cannot counterattack and cannot be counterattacked. So yeah, we're also provoked, so we have to get rid of the Sloth Guard. And then there is the opposing general that's on the Xerx, that's on the general, the green tile I should say. So Emerald Aura, next time this deals damage to a minion, this damage is adjusted by -1. The next time this takes damage from a minion, prevent 1. I don't remember if it's just the next time or if it's for each. I mean, I guess we'll find out. So this one is units on the space of +1/-1. We're probably going to do that to the Elucidator. And give it Frenzy. So maybe we don't need Twin Fang. So that I don't know if we can... If we drop a Rift Walker here, this will take 2. And I can get rid of it with the Elucidator as well. But then that goes, the Twin Fang goes bye-bye, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna need it. So that being said, what can we do? Dark-Eyed Frenzy. Maybe we can theoretically give the Kujata Dark-Eyed Frenzy as well. But we kind of need to play the minions first, right? We have 2, 3, 4, 8. 2, 4, 8. So maybe we can sacrifice 1, but how do we do it? So, like I said, if we play the Elucidator first, we lose. Or maybe the Twin Fang's just bait. But I feel like we're gonna need it because the opponent has 17. So like if we play the Elucidator here, it's gonna get -1 +1, so it's gonna be at 6. So if we give a Dark-Eyed Frenzy, it'll be a 7. So that'll bring it down to 10. I guess we can try it. We'll see. So we'll play the Elucidator here. Give this Dark-Eyed Frenzy. Alright, so that's 7. So that gets rid of, that's rid of the Sloth Guard and deals 7 damage to the general, or actually 6 because of the Emerald Aura. So the general's at 11. So we move the Kujata here, we can give it 1, so that's 3. If we equip the Adamantine Claws, that'll be +3, so that'll be 6. But then if we only do the Rift Walker, that will be... I think that'll be just not enough. So that'll be only 6, 7, 8, and we need 3 more. Presumably from the Twin Fang. So, is there a way to... Let's see, is there a way to drop the Elucidator that was in the Twin Fang? No. Oh yeah, we can't move here because it's provoked. That was a bad... I should have played it here. So this takes down shield 2 damage in general. There has to be a way to like negate that, right? Or maybe we don't need to. I don't know. So let's do... If we play the Riftwalker, we can only target one of the... We can only target the Sloth Guard, or we can target the Xerix. But it does have airdrop, so that's kind of nice. Put it right here, or right here. Alright, I mean, it does damage to our stuff too, so... And then there's also this natural selection that's just here. Which, I mean, I guess... I don't know. If we move this here, this does get +1. And then I can give it Frenzies to 2 damage, and then we could theoretically Riftwalker. But then our Twin Fang will still be gone. So I think this is the right move. You know, Dire-Tide Frenzy. So then we can natural selection the Sloth Guard. So I think that's what it wants us to do, maybe? So maybe we do Dire-Tide, maybe the Elucidator is the bait, I don't know. So Dire-Tide Frenzy the Sloth Guard, or not Sloth Guard, but the Kujata on the bottom. Swing for 2, this dies. And then I get more attack, that's fine. And then I can use that to attack the Sloth Guard. Maybe? So then we'll still have 7 mana. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe? Maybe that'll work. So, but then it would just be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'll still need to do 7 more damage. Or actually, 8 more damage because of the Emerald Aura. No, 7 damage because we'll be on the Ruby Aura as well. So it's just positioning the Riftwalker so we don't take damage, I think. Because there has to be a way to keep the Twin Fang, right? Deals 2 damage to the nearest unit in front, behind, above, and below. And it has airdrop. Don't know. I mean, the idea I think is to Dire-Tide this, and then Riftwalker here. That'll be 2. Oh, we get the Twin Fang too. And it does take 2 damage because of the Kujatas. And I guess we will Riftwalker here. Will this take 2? No, it'll just take 1. I think that's fine. Then we'll Frenzy that. So we're at 8. Or actually we're at 9. We can attack for 9. Plus 3, that'll be 12, but then we can't play the Elucidator. So if we attack for 9, the opponent will be at 7. And the, maybe So maybe, let's do this again, we'll move this over here. This is tricky. We'll dire tide this. I don't think that the general will take damage though. Then, or maybe, oh yeah, because it has airdrop. Maybe I did it wrong. So what we'll do is move this Kujata down here to give it the +1. We'll dire tide it, and then while it still has the thing, we will Rift Walker here to do 2 damage to the general that dies, and we get the thing. And then we can Rift Walker the general again for 2. No, because we have to natural selection, or we have to get rid of the Kujata, so we have to Rift Walker this. So then we'll still be at 9, I think, after we swing with the Kujata. Actually, no, we don't have to swing. So again, natural selection this. So that's gone. So right now we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. So let's swing with this, see what it does. It's probably only going to do that much, no, just 1. So this is at 9. Oh, we're 1 short. Or maybe we're 1 short? I don't know. Oh no, we can't play the Elucidator anymore because we're 1 short mana wise. I think I'm getting there though. So I think I just did the order wrong, so we'll move the Kujata down here. We will dire tide it. Or maybe we don't have to dire tide it. Let's try, or maybe we do because of... Actually, let's do the Rift Walker here first. Let's get that out of the way. So that will take damage, we'll be at 6. And then we will Rift Walker this. So then this will be at 8. We'll move this down here to get the +1. Now we can natural selection. Like so. Maybe natural selection's bait, I don't know. We'll see. So natural selection that, so that's gone. Let's see. You can also swing for 1. We can swing for 2. Or we can swing for 1 that does not. The next time, next time is from a minion. So we can do 8 damage. Bring it down to 8. Do 9, 10. And we're still gonna be 1 short, I think. I mean, let's try it out. So we'll swing for 8. So the general's at 8. We'll have the Elucidator be back here. Now since we have 2 mana, we can do the Dart Attack Frenzy. We'll swing for 1. Yeah, we're still 1 short. So this will just be 6. So maybe my order's messed up. I'm gonna tinker around and we'll see how long it'll take me to get the solution. Alright, I think I got this. So yeah, there was 2 things that I kept messing up before. There's the Elucidator. It says, yeah, I haven't read this. When this takes damage, deals 2 damage to your general. For some reason, I thought it did the same thing as the old Elucidator. It would just automatically deal damage to your general. But it also didn't help that when you play it, when I played it, the Kujata dealt damage to it, which in turn dealt damage to me, which made me lose the Twin Fang. But we need the Twin Fang to stay alive. And I found out that the Rift Walker can do, it's not just a unit in the space in front, but all spaces. So like if I play down here, it'll still do damage to the general. And yeah, so I didn't know that. I assumed it was just the next space. So yeah, it is what it is. And then the Emerald Aura is for every minion. So as you can see, it dealt 1 damage and then 1 damage again. So yeah, I mean it'll take full damage from the general, but for minions, it's not just 1 time, it's just every time. So yeah, it is what it is. Let's restart the turn, we'll get all of our stuff. So, well, oh yeah, and then the ruby aura, it says units on the space have +1, -1. I somehow thought it was just minions, but it does apply to your general as well. So what we'll do first is we'll play the Riftwalker to do 1 damage to the general. That's fine. We'll move this down here, and then we'll move the Kujata over here. But like I said, when we play the Riftwalker over here, it'll target the nearest unit in front. I mean, I even read this, but I assumed it was just the next space. But we'll play it again here. It'll kill the Kujata, and this will still stay alive. So we are at 8 with the Twin Fang. The Sloth Guard's there. We do have the Kujata, so we'll just do attack the Kujata with the Sloth Guard. The Sloth Guard will be at 5, our Kujata's dead, and so now we can play our Elucidator more safely. So what we'll do here is we'll do the Elucidator here, and since we played on the blue, it says units that this attacks cannot counterattack, and this cannot counterattack itself. So yeah, this is pretty good, because if this gets counterattacked, we take damage, or the Elucidator takes damage, and it deals 2 damage to me, which will lose the Twin Fang. So what we'll do is we equip the Dark Frenzy, because we want that damage to hit the general as well. So then we'll just do that. Because of the Emerald Aura, this only takes 5, and then the general will be at 10. And as you can see, we are at 9, and like I mentioned before, units on the red space, and we'll get +1, -1, and that includes generals. So we'll just move this down here. And then the Emerald Aura doesn't apply to generals, and we'll swing for lethal. That was a thinker. Like, granted, there was some assumptions that I made that made me try and solve it one way, but then once I tinkered around and found out that the Elucidator was doing damage to me, not because of the Elucidator, but because of the Kujata doing damage to the Elucidator, then yeah, and then the Riftwalker, just, for whatever reason, like, I thought it was just the next space over, but once I played it further away, it still damages the nearest thing. So yeah, once you actually grasp the rules, it's a little bit easier, I don't know. But yeah, that's how you solve the Weeklist challenge. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.